Alrighty, welcome back to part 15 of Ninten's Second Quest, and today we will be doing the Fleabag glitch, and as you'll notice as the music didn't change, this is another one of those episodes where none of the audio got recorded, which is a real bummer, because this one, like, two of the most important episodes didn't have audio. And so you'll see I'm loading back to the save with Lloyd. I have Lloyd at the top of eToy. I haven't gotten Eve yet, because we're going to be glitching with Eve today. But something I'm doing, this is actually my second attempt recording it. The first time I only used one Fleabag, and the glitch didn't work. So I was planning on just doing the glitch immediately at the start, but since it didn't work off of one, this is my second attempt. I'm going down to this girl, and she asks for food, and if you give her anything that heals, then she'll give you a Fleabag in return. And this is in Reindeer, the town of Reindeer. So that's where you go to get Fleabags. You can also get them from like stray dogs dropping them, but that's pretty rare. But now that we have 3 Fleabags, we should be good. But yeah, it was quite unfortunate the audio didn't record. This is actually the one episode where I used emulator speed up. So I'm kind of happy the audio didn't record, but I'm really not happy because this is where I do the glitch. And I was planning on muting the audio, or I think my emulator mutes audio when I speed up. So like, because I hate that. I hate the garbled, sped up audio. That's like the worst. I do not like that sound. But yeah, so now we're just gonna have to walk up to the lake right fast to do a little bit of teleporting. But yeah, we got level 2 Lloyd. We're basically invincible. Unkillable God mode Lloyd at level 2. That's pretty much how it goes. Now, Eve is pretty much unkillable God mode. Once we get Eve, it's so over. So, let me explain what the Fleabag glitch is. I've talked about it a little bit. But basically, with the Fleabag item, it's an item that you can throw at enemies, and it makes them, like, basically, like, destroys all their stats and makes them, like, not able to hit anything and do, like, 0 damage. So, when you throw a couple of Fleabags at the fight that's supposed to kill Eve, the R7 301 308 XX, something like that, when you throw the Fleabag at it, or a couple of Fleabags at it, the fight doesn't end. Well, it does end, but it takes a lot longer than normal, because when R7 isn't killing Eve, that's the only way to end the battle, the game thinks. That's the game's intended way of ending the battle, is R7 hitting Eve 3 times. And it's so weird listening to Pollyanna with 3 party members. But, the game thinks that R7's gonna kill Eve, and that's the way to end the battle. But if we load him with Fleabags so that he can't hit anything and does 0 damage, then he'll never hit Eve. He already has, like, a bad chance of hitting Eve for whatever reason. And then, so doing that, throwing Fleabags at him, will stall him out. It'll stall the turns until you get to turn 255. And then once you get to turn 255, the game resets and it goes back to turn 0 and it ends the battle. Well, the game doesn't reset, but the game freaks out because no battle is supposed to go to 255, and 255 is a magic number for very old video games like this and like Pokemon. So, yeah, once we get to the 255th turn, the battle will end, it'll say you won, and then R7 will die, and Eve will die, but then Eve will also be in our party at the same time. There'll be 2 Eves. It'll be a dead Eve and a live Eve. And then once we do that, then we can just walk around with Eve in our party. Something about Eve is that, like, you can't use the Onyx hook or teleport away to a new location, or else Eve will get removed from your party. Similar to I believe that's how it works with the Flying Man. I didn't actually even test it, so I don't know for sure. But, once Eve who's in your party, you can still use bread, and you can still take the train. And with those two things, well, I don't really know how much breading I'll be doing with Eve. Oh, I got into an encounter, nice. I'm running away. I don't have Teddy. Instant run. You can really tell I'm a Mother 1 speedrunner when basically every battle I basically don't think at all and always input Dimension Warp and Guard. It's pretty much what the strategy in this game. Another encounter. Pretty gross. It's the same fight. But yeah, this part was actually like, this part got recorded really weirdly, and the left side of the screen got duplicated for some reason. So obviously I edited that out, but this was by far the most problematic part of this playthrough. It was no audio, the graphics were messed up on the left side, and it's a bummer because this part's really important. This is basically just Fleabag, doing the Fleabag, watching me do the Fleabag glitch. But it's so fun. I was saying in a couple other episodes ago that I might have to boot up this playthrough again and do another Fleabag glitch, because I didn't even show off everything with it. Basically, I just walked around a ton. I should have did more research when I was recording this. I think I don't know what I was doing. I was just chilling, basically. Because I didn't make my party invisible, which you can do. And there's some other crazy stuff you can do. You can, like, there's something with, like totally fucking up your party and, like, having a Eve and Flying Man in your party. I've done that on the GBA version, but there's some way you can, like, make Anna the 4th party member, something stupid like that. It's so crazy. I didn't figure out how to do it. Or I didn't learn how to do it yet. We got our third 3 Blue Star Man encounter in the last 2 minutes. Gonna have to guard from that. Hopefully Lloyd dies because he's supposed to be dead and he's always dead. Oh yeah, so another thing about the Eve glitch. I mean the Fleabag glitch. So it takes 255 turns, right? That actually takes forever with how slow the text is in this game. So if I had like a full party with 3 people alive and E fighting, that would be 5 lines, like minimum 5 lines of text, everyone doing an action every turn. So 5 lines of text for 255 turns versus like 2 lines of text or 3 is like the difference between like doing this battle in like 38 minutes and doing it in like 18 or something like that. But since I have a full party, it's probably going to take forever. Something I remember trying to do, I don't know, let's see if I actually do it, but I remember trying to kill... Lloyd has to be alive, and Ninten has to be alive. Lloyd has to be alive for the boat, to start the boat up, and Ninten has to be alive to wake up Eve. You know, I don't even know if that's true, but I'm just assuming that's true. Plus Ninten has Fleabags. He has 2 Fleabags. Anna might have 1, actually. But, so what I was gonna say was it would be more optimal for me to kill Anna before I go on the boat. Because once I have Eve, no one's dying. Whoa, that was a crazy teleport. But yeah, once I have Eve, like, Lloyd might die, which would be ideal. But, I don't know. I would prefer to have as many party members dead for the R7 fight. I mean, realistically, I could have went to the top of Etoy and farmed, like, for nuclear robots and Last Starman and tried to get my party to die that way. Then I could have ran back down and did the Fleabag glitch. But that's already a lot of setup. We're already 10 minutes in and we're we're almost at the lake. I think this part might run a little bit long, but it's whatever. This is a huge glitch. All of the next couple episodes are gonna be me walking around with Eve, chilling. every single enemy in one shot like it's nothing. Lloyd is 3 experience away. He's so close to level 3. Oh, I just saved and then healed. Very cool stuff all around. And then I get into an encounter because I'm not menu logging. I was like, I just saved, I'm invincible. And then I was like, oh, encounters still exist. Okay, so that was bad. Definitely either reset or go back to the house. So I guess why I took that encounter was because I was trying to... Oh, super heal. Man, I'm so good at this game. I was like, go back to the house. Or reset, because I just saved. And it has super healing. Literally don't care. But yeah, I'm not skipping encounters because I need Anna to die, realistically. The most optimal person to die would be Anna. Lloyd's gonna die again though. Nice. My runs failed. I was about to medicine Lloyd. That would be the most not worth thing ever that I've ever seen in my life. Alright, no one took damage, but also no one escaped. So what does that mean? True. So now I should probably run, because I don't think Ninten knows super healing at level 25, but Anna does. I think Anna learns it at 21. So I did run. So now I should pick up Lloyd. Okay. Anna knows all of the life ups in the game except Alpha, and Ninten only knows Alpha at this point. Actually, like this entire playthrough, basically. Ooh, let's see, am I gonna do it with Anna alive? I think I might have got lucky and then she died like right here or something. But I think on my first attempt I spent a lot of time trying to like have my optimal party set up, and then I was like, this is so not worth it since I'm just gonna fast forward through the Eve fight anyways. But it looks like I'm trying to get Anna to die. It would actually save, like, even though I'm like speeding up, it still takes like, it's gonna take like 8 to 10 minutes. And looks like I'm doing it with Anna. That's why it took so long. If I had killed Anna there, or got Anna to die, it probably would have sped up the fight significantly. But whatever. Time to recruit Eve for the second time. And this one will be a lot more special because we're not going to let her die this time. Last time we recruited her, we almost instantly killed her. This time we're gonna instantly free her. But like I was saying about the other glitches, like this glitch is, I'd say it's like not hard to execute by any means. All you do is throw an item on the first turn of a scripted fight and then wait. But it takes knowledge and it takes a lot of time to be able to like do this and know how to do it. So definitely shoutouts to like Tracy. I don't know who found all these glitches. Possibly Tracy, possibly other people. But the terrific Tracy has a couple of really amazing YouTube videos about glitches in this game. If you are curious. I know a lot more about the GBA version. But the NES and Famicom versions have a lot of great runners. And really intelligent people who know so much about this game. And so here's Eve. Anna is at level 50, so I could try to get fights. And possible. Like, here, Lloyd can die now. Now that we've turned the boat on, we actually want Lloyd to die. But I'm just, like, dimension warping for some reason. But now that Eve's in our party, it's going to take longer. Or it's going to be difficult for us to actually die to these enemies. Considering they weren't killing me when I didn't have Eve in my party. Well, they were killing Lloyd. He is level 2. He definitely has 24 experience. So I'm dimension warping with Ninten, guarding with Anna, and then running with Lloyd. I do not understand the logic at all. Ideally, Lloyd and Anna should die, or would die, and that would speed up this R7 fight so much. But I'm dimension warping and not even giving them a chance to die. It's interesting. And now menu walking is going on. I think I just want to do the glitch. So let's do it. Anna has 1 flea bag. Ninten has 2. So you'll see right at the start of the fight, the second to last and third to last item, and the last item in Anna's inventory are all flea bags. So I threw 2 flea bags at it. It already hit Eve once, which is pretty bad. But it's like attack and defense just lowered by 400 and 500, and then another 300 and 400. So I should use the last flea bag, might as well. And now you'll notice he missed. His stats can't go any lower. So now I'm going to press auto and then press the fast forward button because this fight will not be ending for 255 turns. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, basically this R7 did hit Eve on the very first turn, or second turn or something, but at this point, his offense stat is so low, that even when he hits, he does like 0 damage, and the whole party's doing 1 damage to him. He has like infinite health, so it doesn't even matter. I think all of the robots, this one and the blue one, like have like, maybe not infinite health, but I think it's like capped or set health, like it literally, like, they do not take damage. Like, they have 1 HP. They do not take damage. They don't have a health bar, I guess is a better way to put it. And they have to die by exterior, like, other means other than doing HP. Like the final boss. That's just... Bosses are really weird and interesting in this game, because there's not a lot of bosses in this game. And, for every version of the game, the bosses use different RNG than the overworld encounters. And they're just so much more random, it feels like. Actually, that's not true. The Famicom and NES version, I think the boss RNG is intertwined with the overworld encounter RNG, but it's not in the GBA version. So we can't manipulate boss fights in the GBA version because it's so random. Which includes these robots, but these robots are so scripted, like, that it doesn't even matter. Like, their RNG doesn't matter. Actually, this guy's RNG does matter for glitchless, because ideally you want him to kill Eve as fast as possible. My GBA glitchless world record had a perfect 3-turn R7 fight where he hit Eve all on the first 3 turns and killed her so fast. And that was the first time, that run was the first time I'd ever seen that in my entire life. Every single time I do this fight, he always misses once. At minimum once, he always misses. But my one single world record, glitchless English world record, had the perfect fight. The only time I've ever gotten it. This is like essentially the opposite of the perfect speedrun fight. This is the slowest maximum turn fight you can possibly even do before the game tweaks out. Alright, I'm sure if you were intelligent, you probably just fast forwarded like 10 minutes from the start of this fight to get to the ending. But we probably got a couple minutes left still. So hard to tell. We probably got like about a minute or less. I love how one of the characters is a smiley face. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you just look in the center of the text boxes, like there's one character that's always going through that is 2 lines and a smiley face. There's a better one, but that one's like a sideways emoticon smiley face, but it's just a Japanese character. And that makes me happy, because there's just smiley faces in this game for no reason. Well, for Japanese text reasons. But yeah, this guy's a lot more cylindrical than I thought he was. Like, I knew his body was pretty cylinder-ish, but he's got like almost an Eve head, and then his legs are like they're like cylinders. His arms are like Iron Man Hulkbuster cylinders. Looks pretty cool though. I don't know why he's wearing purple underwear, but he's got the XX on his chest. I don't know, the sprites they look good in this game. I mean, some of them look horrible, but this guy's sprite looks good. Like, the shading actually looks kind of crazy. It's like they did not need to shade it like that. But it really gives him depth for like a freaking 8-bit sprite. It's kind of crazy. What are his shoes? Like, what is that? What is he wearing? Dude, you gotta go to the shoe store. Get some Nikes. Those shoes look like horseshoes. Cannot be caught lacking in the horseshoes. But he's also caught lacking doing 0 damage, so what can you do? Alright, we gotta be somewhere close. Who's keeping track? Who's keeping track? How much longer we got? What turn are we at right now? I mean, I guess I could probably figure it out. Not actually, but if I was like, I don't know, it probably takes like, that was like 2 seconds in real life for a turn to pass. Like, every time the screen shifts up, down, that's like the start of a new turn. 1, 2, 3. It's like 2 to 3 seconds. So 3 times 255. Equals 765 seconds divided by 60. 12.5 minutes. 12.75 minutes. Yikes. I should have killed Anna and Lloyd. Foolish. So foolish. It's okay, I know we're gonna get through it. Yeah, I don't know if there's a glitch like this in Earthbound. It's so interesting how, like, there's the stairs glitch and the breadcrumb glitch are very similar between Mother 1 and Mother 2. But other than that, there's, like, almost no glitches that the game shares. Everything that's viable in Earthbound does not work in this game, and everything that works in this game definitely doesn't work in Earthbound. Like, this doesn't work in Earthbound. I don't think you can underflow battles and stall out battles like this. Maybe you can, but I'm not 100%. What else? Flying Man. You could probably break Flying Man out in Earthbound using the stairs glitch, but to be fair... Oh wait, no, you don't use the breadcrumb glitch to break Flying Man out, you just use bread death warping. So, I don't know. I know you can definitely bring people into Magic Hand in Earthbound with glitches, like people other than Ness, but that's not crazy for Mother 1, that's just like a normal occurrence. But I'm pretty sure you can take Flying Man out. I'm sure you can, because there's a phone you can save at, and you can just have a Flying Man in your party and then save at the phone and then reset and load up a file that's in Summers where you just walk down and immediately onto stairs and then instantly die, and then don't load the game and load back your original save, and then reload the Magic Hand save with Flying Man in your party, and then just hold up and you'll be walking through walls. That's like PJ% stuff. I want to learn more about that. I want to be able to do it. I need to learn. I mean, the setups, like, they're probably so easy. They feel complicated, like, looking at it, but, like, now that I think about it, like, you literally just need a save file with everyone dead and Ness with 1 HP, or 2 HP, and you just have to save at the phone on the right timing, and then your save file is golden, and then you have walk through walls save file. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, actually. Oh, it's done. Nice. So look at this. We've got 2 Eves. Dead Eve, alive Eve. Eve said, I died. Just kidding. I'm actually looking at my dead body. But yeah, we did it. No more speed up, thankfully. And you will definitely know it worked when there's 2 Eves like this. So actually, I think I could get the melody right now. If I was intelligent, I would have made a save state and then done that. Because then if I got that melody, I would get warped to the end of the game. So I could just walk through the entire world and then load a save state. But I don't think I was using save states like that. Using emulator speed up was already kind of pushing it. Oh, Lloyd might get some levels because I'm killing people with Eve. Oh, never mind. Lloyd's dead, as deserved. I am not complaining in the slightest. Optimal fight, honestly. So you'll notice Eve looks pretty normal for a while. Like all of the, since Eve is supposed to be on eToy, she looks normal. But you'll see as soon as I go into this house, you'll get just a sneak peek of what's going to be upcoming for the next couple of episodes everywhere. But yeah, technically Eve's not supposed to be on this lower part of eToy. But since the eToy overworld graphics are the same, Eve looks like this. But as you can see, Eve functions completely normally and still destroys these enemies. But once I go into this house, our Eve has transformed into a girl with a healer standing on top of her with half of a bird standing on top of the healer. And you'll see here, Eve has her own experience. Just kidding. No, she doesn't. She does in the GBA version, and she doesn't in this version. That's very interesting. That's probably why I saved. I also probably saved because that shit took like 10 minutes to like 30 minutes of setup. But yeah, we got Eve Sprite for sure. Now we got normal Eve though. It's cool. Everything's fine. Didn't heal Lloyd. Don't care. Lloyd should be dead. Lloyd died to a random enemy, like in Magic Hand at level 2. You definitely do not come back from those. That song's going crazy. What song is this? Magic Hand, Queen Mary's Castle. Yeah, it's Magic Hand. Oh, the grizzly bear. I hate grizzly bears. And you'll probably see why. Eve's gonna one-shot this grizzly bear. And then nothing happened. So, normally, I thought that grizzly bears do like a final desperation attack and just like one-shot someone in your party. But, Eve just, like, did not care and obliterated it. Don't revive Lloyd. What am I trying to do here? Heal Anna? Yep. Gonna need to life up Alpha her for that. Alright, so, I don't know why I'm going that way. Going back to the healer? Yeah, I don't know why I'm going that way. I'm gonna be walking down eToy, reverse eToy, reverse caves, and then we'll go to the Medicine Man. Then we'll go to LA, more importantly, when the Edison run is over. So yeah, Gargoyles kind of chilling. No biggie, no biggie. Every fight will only last the amount of turns as there are enemies on the screen, because that's how Eve works. It's quite nice for sure. Like, I no longer need to skip encounters or have to worry about skipping encounters, because Eve will destroy them. Dang, we're so on that. This song is going insane. Oh, this isn't even matching it. This is Falling in Love. Doy. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to get out of this Smash Bros. Remixes. Oh yeah, first round opening. Alright, Eve. Alright. We're going down the mountain. We're almost at the caves, basically. God, this song is so good. This song makes me want to play Earthbound. Nothing makes me want to play Earthbound more than the intro of Earthbound. So crazy. Ooh. The reverse mountain foot bass movement. Literally don't know where I'm going, even though it's such a simple path. Alright, now we're in the caves. And yeah, this is where it's raps, because Eve is never supposed to be in a cave. She was cooling on the mountain in areas she wasn't supposed to be on the mountain. She still looked normal, but she still acts normal, as you can see. But she does not look normal. She looks beyond normal. Livehouse sign in my party, with a cop floating above and like whatever the heck that is. What is that? It's like the bottom of someone's Sprite, like decapitated Sprite, because it doesn't have their head. Alright, whatever. So we're gaming 2-star man. Eve destroys everything. I'm trying to think of where this song is played. I hear like this song is so familiar. It's a common song in Earthbound. Is this a battle theme? No. This is like, I don't know. It's just one of those songs that you hear a lot, and it's just like in an irrelevant part of the game. It could be a battle theme. I'm not sure. It sounded a little bit too chill to be a battle theme, though. It sounded like a elevator loading music. This is a very good song. The door transitions are so good. Eve's facing right, Sprite looks very goofy. But I love how like the color palette is trying its hardest. Like it's staying red, it's staying true to Eve, but the sprites just are not there. I think there's some sprites that get a little bit of purple in it. Oh dang, Ninten took some damage. This is a triple. You gotta be careful. Ninten also leveled up. Very cool, Ninten. Good job. And so did Anna. Very cool. Almost like now that we're one-shotting every enemy in the game, we're actually getting experience and not running from everything. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts stuff. Who would have thought? Another 2-pack down. Eve Sprite is so good. It's so comical. It's so big. And it's so not supposed to be there. But it's definitely there. Livehouse. 3-stack NPC, one of them beheaded. Looking at my PSI and my items for some reason. Alright, the last cave encounter, a brain. These guys kill runs, these guys destroy runs actually. But this isn't a run, so we destroy him. Yeah, so I feel like most of the default sprite set options, this is what Eve looks like. She looks like that looking down. She looks like the Livehouse sign when she's looking to the left or right or something. I don't know. Ooh, this could be deadly for Anna. Or this could be a dimension warp for Ninten. This song's kind of snooze, not gonna lie. This is like getting your first melody in Earthbound. Come on. Or your sanctuary location. OST. We need some summers or some freaking Flying Man theme. I should have been playing the Flying Man theme when I had Flying Man, but I guess Flying Man episodes had audio. Flying Man song is so good though. The actual song with lyrics is so good, but also the Mother 2 version, the Earthbound version is really good. I do enjoy. Alright, this next song will probably be the last song of the part. These songs are kind of, I don't know how I feel about these songs. They're all elevator music, Earthbound elevator music. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. We got a new sprite for Eve, and that would be Teddy lying down. And the reason it's like that is because when I go into the next room, also turning into a missile, casually. Yes, because when I go in the next room, Teddy is here. So now we've got 2 Teddys. Totally. One of them's totally not Eve, using Transform on Teddy. But yeah, I'm gonna call the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, everyone.